Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the people of Buenos Aires do their football like no other people. So different to anything else you will see anywhere else. There really is no imitating this. There is certainly no improving upon it. We are just getting started. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Schlotterbeck. Looking for the run. And this is run. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Dani Olmo, and the pass is intercepted. And this is Ronaldo. Now he's running away. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona have their second corner now. La Louvière have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Totti.
Oh, great feat, that.
And this is Messi. And this is Totti. Decent chance! Goal! And there is your opener. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that goes to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's fabulous. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. La Louvière, currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. He has found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Somewhat off target. Paredes. Trippier. And it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Hazard. Watkins. He's cut it out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Schlotterbeck. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Ronaldinho. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Barcelona have their third corner. That has not gone well. And it's Messi. This looks promising. Has a look and place it forward. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Watkins, in towards the back stick. Oh, that was vital.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Always goal side, and Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Barcelona get their fourth corner. They've played it short, and he's gone backward here. La Louvière are looking to go forward now. Totti. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
La Louvière, they've got away with it this time, but I think if they carry on giving away free kicks in positions like that, I think they'll be made to pay. They've got to be very careful, just a little more discipline is called for.
O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Ronaldinho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He is through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ronaldinho with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, good effort. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Bastoni calmly anticipates. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Nicely spread. O'Reilly gets over and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, it all comes down to taking your chances. That's a lead which is hard to justify, but they found a finish, unlike their opponents.
La Louvière are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So off we go again. La Louvière currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Schlotterbeck. Totti. And this is Ronaldo. And he's been shifted off it. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Totti. It's Asa! It's off target and by quite a way.
La Louvière certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, this is a great position. Nice interception, well timed. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, that's nice. Backward it goes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? Schlotterbeck. And he's there to make the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. La Louvière are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Messi. That has been cut short. Gerrard. Now it's Totti. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Again, a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo, really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
They're up to 5 corners now. Totti goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. The most accurate pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. So it's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they're back on the ball again. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Watkins! And he has kept it out somehow.
Watkins clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And that is well cleared. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Raya chooses to deal with it himself. Totti tries to play it through. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 21.
Louvière choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Louvière will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Tries to get it clear. Dani Olmo. Oh, important interception. And it's been hooked away. It's a throw-in.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20. Lo reemplazará número 15.
Well, that pass isn't the best. That pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in. It's Drogba! And that's a real chance missed.
Drogba has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now it's Trossard. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, robust challenge. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister gets across to intercept that. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
La Louvière desperately searching for the winner here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Tacho cuts it out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sommer clears. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It's a searching pass. O'Reilly cuts out the pass. Made into space. Oh, Red, nice interception. Batistuta. Batistuta! Now, he's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Gerrard actually didn't do it.
Totti is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Desperate defending required here. And there's the clearance. Tries one from range. Oh, that was The whistle's gone and the game is over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Raya picking up the man of the match award. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
The
The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace.
Just about within shooting range. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rizal is offering a wry smile there.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Hazard looking to receive it in space. And it's Koundé. Bale. Beckham. Goes for goal! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckham. And here's Shevchenko. Nicely spread. Zielinski cuts out the pass. Hazard. That is a great pick out. Bale. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Taken back almost at once. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Rijkaard. Tacho gets across to intercept that. And that was asking for too much. That's where it came from. Messi in acres of space out wide. That's going to go a long way. Backward it goes. And it's Totti. Aims beyond the defence. And it's been hooked away.
Louvière really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great vision. Watkins. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's clever. And he's heaved it away. That is good alertness. Rizal gets on his bike and on the move. Silvestre. And that is headed for... Oh, great leap! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Botafogo are big chance! It's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rizal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bale gets into a good position. Ball swung in. And it's made its way to him. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Hazard. It's not an especially good pass, that. Kimmich. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Zielinski. Rizal. Now it's Watkins. There's a sharp little ball here. Alexander-Arnold. Danny Olmo.
Minutes has been indicated.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's on it, can he get away? Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then. There's the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Messi. Now it's Totti. Totti making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Shevchenko! Goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
And it's Olmo. This is a promising build-up. Totti is flagged offside. Totti, and the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. La Louvière with the corner, there first. He's fizzed it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko has been caught there, it's a foul. Schlotterbeck did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Silvestre wants to run onto this.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zielinski gets flagged offside.
The attendance for this match was 29,813.
And it's Rijkaard. Rizal. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's going in strongly.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Totti was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Spread neatly. Zielinski looking for the run. Now it's Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Watkins. Kimmich. And Koundé. Now it's Bale.
That's good play from him.
Knocks it into space. He has found a way through. Getting up there! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Dijk cuts it out. And that was very necessary. Botafogo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Great defending, strong and determined. Shevchenko is onto this. Zielinski. And it's Olmo. Watkins. Bale looking to add to his goal. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for options for movement. Bale picks it up out wide. Bale! It's and again! And there's a goal! But that is not going to count.
On the field.
Needless to say, he disagrees.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Hazard. Coming on the field, number 23, Trossard. Number 17, Giuliano Simeone. Substitution in progress.
Botafogo making further changes here and in quick succession. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's quick to return it. And the shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Botafogo really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's a promising position. Oh, important interception. Paredes. Now it's Simeone. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Simeone. He's beaten the last man. Simeone. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. La Louvière with a chance to get level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due.
And Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. Koundé. O'Reilly. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Totti claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
We would like to ask you all to kindly stay seated.
Cek. Cek. Let's go guys. Oke. Cek. Suaranya masuk nggak ya?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Suaranya kecil ya tapi ya teman-teman.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. We're up and running then. Just the keeper in, real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to play it through. Zielinski could move up a gear here.
Oh, really well played.
He has found the way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. O'Reilly. And he's there to clear it. Pass is intercepted. And it's Olmo. Messi. Now it's Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Dani Olmo. Here's Zielinski. Dani Olmo. Looking for options for movement. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the far post. Raya claims it without any fuss. Azar. Now it's Zielinski. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He has a look up. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Schlotterbeck. To the keeper it goes. And that was nowhere near his best. Yamal knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Succumbs to the pressure. Played into space. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. La Louvière are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Zielinski. And it's Zielinski. And it's Conte. Oh, some tackle that. He's looking wide. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, super ball! Conte getting on for a third of the way through the game. Pass somewhat off target. Zielinski. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. O'Reilly kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh no, that was never going to make it. O'Reilly. Spread out to the left. Azar with the delivery. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Conte. Now that's well seen too. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Now it's Diaz. Kante really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
In by Trippier. It's a really well-measured ball. They get a throw in.
Let's go guys, let's go guys, let's go guys, sabar guys. Assalamualaikum Bang hadir, welcome. Waalaikumsalam Bang Dian, thank you sudah hadir Bang. Aku marah Bang kalau suaranya besar. Oke. Aku nggak baca chat guys, HP-nya di charger.
Dani Olmo. Zielinski. Now O'Reilly. Hazard. Shots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I'm trying to find the right word here. Does dreadful work?
O'Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
Let's go guys, aduh 0 menit coy.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Offset anjir.
And
Shit, yeah.
he's straight offside.
Guys.
The whistle goes for half-time.
Bosan lebih.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it's
Bang besok
certainly
malam live lagi
been
nggak?
for
Insya Allah
a
live
lack
ya.
of trying.
Kalau kerjaannya
So between them, no goals
Bisa
at all
dikatakan
so far.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been
Yes.
very watchable. So the action resumes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy.
Tuh,
I just
guys.
wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That's been cut out, well played. That's a good foray he's making. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Terrific effort!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there.
And Messi!
Anjay.
Genius!
Well, that's what you call taking charge, and what an absolutely superb way to do it. What a tone setter this could be for the second half.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop
Oke,
those.
silakan tidur Prabu. Semoga ujiannya lancar ya.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out. Dani Olmo,
This is the time you need that pace.
and he's worked it through. Oh, that's fabulous. This might spell shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ferran Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's made its way to him. Messi can clear it away. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely weighted ball. And he was alert to it. Messi! what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Número 19.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Diaz. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So a bit of a revolving door here, lots and lots of changes. A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Totti. And they're quick to get it back. There's the shot! And he hits the net. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
La Louvière may be down, but not out just yet. Played out towards the right wing. Simeone, and it's Camavinga. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, important interception. Rodgers. And here's Trossard, takes a shot! And that really should have been that.
Trossard really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Argentina have opted to make another change here. Mbappe coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Camavinga. That's going wide left. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. And the finish! And how did he not put that away? A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tacho cuts it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Aimed at the far side. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Se está realizando un cambio.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
There's a sharp little ball here. Shot could be on. Good chance! It's a goal! Smartly reclaimed. O'Reilly. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Camavinga. Played towering header! Off the post! Nearly, but not quite. Oh, that's a key interception.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Aimed
Se van a
beyond the
jugar 6
defence.
minutos de compensación.
And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They've played it short. Trossard. Rogers! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Trossard. Rogers. Simeone. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's Simeone. Mbappe. Rogers. He's rising! And there's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And the referee brings it to a close. La Louvière suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Hazard has the space to scheme. Yamal tries to play it through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dani Olmo. La Louvière are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Searching pass he's played there. Caught offside that time. De Jong. Pacho. Can he get it through? Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? They've scored! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he's got the beat. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And we have our very first corner. Rice goes short. Yamal. He's having a shot! La Louvière are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here. Totti. Now there's a fine ball. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's beaten the last man. Look at the space here. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot. It's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to...
Decent chance! Watkins finds himself offside. Pacho. This is De Jong. And it's Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh no, what has happened? And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's O'Reilly. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Watkins really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, just skips past his man. Shot could be on. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Barcelona, after 39 minutes, is number 9, Yamal!
Barcelona with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Yamal. Messi. Looking for the run. Always onto this. That has been cut short. Schlotterbeck. He is through here. And this is Messi. Just a kick. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's their second corner of the game. Rice with the short one. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through. Now it's Bebeto. Nicely shaped ball. And he welcomes it in. La Louvière can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Pass somewhat off target. Hazard. He's had it taken off him. Pacho.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, what's he done? And the shot! It's a goal! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
La Louvière cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Applies the finish! Oh, it's a thumping hit. Oh, terrible. And he shoots! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge... So this to pull level.
Danny Olmo. Coming on to replace him is
brilliant stop from Oblak. Oh, he's missed.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do. La Louvière really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's got away. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know.
Trossard. And here's Watkins. La Louvière perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Chance! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for
and the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he's stuck it away. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on!
The goal scorer!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick.
Chance! It's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's a good finish. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
There will be a throw-in. O'Reilly. Zielinski. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now then, the ball's come loose. Trippier made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Zielinski. Trossard. He's a sharp little ball here. Opts to play it back. Oh, right place, right time. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, he's seen that early. Used the
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Simeone. Lewandowski. And this is Lewandowski. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Yamal. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that is as far as it goes. La Louvière illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times,
Hello,
they ended up with
attendees.
nothing.
This is a lost children's announcement.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Would the father
Well,
of a
Peter,
boy
I
in a
really
blue
couldn't see
hat
what this
kindly
team
make
was
his
trying
way
to
the
achieve,
information
whether it's the
centre.
manager's message not getting through or not having the right...
La Louvière desperately need a performance here. Fail in their mission and they are going down. They'll throw the kitchen sink at it, no doubt, but will it be enough? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. La Louvière must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hazard picks it up out wide.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Fermin. Oh, this is a terrific run. Forced to go back. He's in a great position. Can he finish? Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. O'Reilly. Pacho. And it's Trippier. Here's Zielinski. And it's been given away. Played through into space. And the through ball. Now it's Foden. And he's managed to get Foden! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Hazard. Tries to play it through. And it's been played through. Great chance! That's put pay to the danger. Foden.
Louviere really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, just skips past his man. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Watkins. Now it's Mbappe. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here. Now it's Yamal. Great challenge, time to perfection. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And it's Lopez. And he's quick to return it. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's nice. It is a corner. Sporting with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Foden might be danger here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Alexander-Arnold can clear it away. Vardiol. Fermin. Foden. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. And the finish! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They need...
Chance for a shot! In he goes again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
That's a throw. And it's Zielinski. Dani Olmo. Fermin does really well to win the ball there. Louviere are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Yamal finding himself in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Fernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal running with intent. Shifted it to the flank. That's it, 45 minutes up. Any views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Camavinga. Now it's Yamal. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Foden has it in a wide position. He's having a shot! And again! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Alexander-Arnold, and he's picked it up out wide. He's on it, can he get away? Alexander-Arnold was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foden, and it's made its way to him. Played into space. Now it's Messi. La Louvière are looking to break at pace. Mbappe is onto this, and he's big chance! Oh, good finish! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? 60 minutes played. And here's Foden. And it's Fernandes. Guardiola receives it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. Foden. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Spread to the right. Messi in acres of space out wide. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Guardiola. Now it's Ferran Torres. This looks promising. Steaming on goalwards. And here's Lopez. Trippier. Oh, well measured. And this is Hazard. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. And they can counter here. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the...
Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Mbappe. Tacho calmly anticipates. Now it's Foden. He's looking wide. Guardiola gets into a good position. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Chance!
Okay, it didn't come up, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Great vision. That has ended up in no man's land. Guardiola. Fermin, given the lift of his goal. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Oh, some astute defending there. Tacho cuts it out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tacho gets across to intercept that. So what can they make of this? 5 minutes left on the clock. Fernandez. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, not something you should be doing when you're desperate to save your team.
Alexander-Arnold is eyeing up his options in the middle. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Guardiola. He's having a pop! Terrific effort, just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Nice looking ball. Trossard. He's found the way through. Tries to get it clear. Guardiola has created one goal already. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most convincing of passes. Messi shapes to shoot! And there's his goal! Deep, deep into injury time! The invitation was... So that's it, it is all over. And so the lowest point, relegation, the ultimate disappointment. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the Spanish.
And Aubameyang! Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kimmich. Totti. And here's Azar. Oh, that's a key interception. Hakimi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Zielinski knocks it into space. That's a good ball out wide. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schlotterbeck. Kimmich. This is promising. Kukçu gets across to intercept that. And here's Haaland. And here's Aubameyang. Looking for options for movement.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Haaland. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Distributed tidily. And that's a good... And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And we have liftoff! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
This is a promising build-up. Grimaldo spots it and intercepts. Grimaldo gets on his bike and on the move. And he's managed to get free, showing good feet. There's the shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. La Louvière do have a chance to counter here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Danny Olmo. Some really good ball movement. And this is Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, what has happened here? La Louvière have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. Time and again they are repelled. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Plenty takes a shot! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bremer gets across and deals with it. Now it's Totti. Hazard. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Saweria certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Kimmich is the team's great visionary. Kukçu. Now it's Haaland. And it's Kukçu. And it's Hakimi. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Louvière are looking to go forward now. Tacho gets a foot in here.
There will be one.
Can they get him away?
Time.
He's got away. That is good strength. He's cut it out. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Louvière go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple.
Terrific effort! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Nicely weighted ball. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He has found the way through. Now it's Mbappe. Dani Olmo. Tries a measured ball. A header! In he goes again! And that's in. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2-up.
He's found the way through. Oh, that was vital. It's a really well-measured ball. Kimmich. Foot in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Spread out to the left. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Almost an hour gone. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Shevchenko. And a header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Totti is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Haaland. Spread to the right. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi has the space to scheme. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Bremer gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Messi looking to play it into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And that has been cleared. That's a throw. And it's Zielinski. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Might be decent chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for towering header. And that's a tiny finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And the shots! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
After 75
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Simeone. Lovely ball. Big chance! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace
Substitutions
nor
taking
intensity.
place.
Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pass somewhat off target. That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to pass it through.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Peruzzi gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
There will be 5 minutes added
Haaland!
time.
Now, who's going to be first to this? He's dealt with that really well. Another chance from a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the keeper beats it away. And he thumps it clear. 5 minutes to add. Not the most accurate pass. Kukcu. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it. And that is that. La Louvière cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who...
Thank you guys yang udah subscribe. Thank you guys. Thank you. Welcome.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and...
A header! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zielinski. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Where it came from. Van Dijk. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Looking to play him in. Vardiol getting this one clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. Good ball, good take. He's having a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
First quarter of an hour gone. Pinches it off him. Zielinski. La Louvière, currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. He's found space here. Raul unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, played right into his path. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Raul. Now it's Azar. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. Great ball if he can get there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Totti has got himself a free kick. Van Dijk. And this is Totti. Knocks it into space. And that was very necessary. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Lewandowski. That looks a cracking goal. It's Raul! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a... Can he finish? And it's in. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell.
Goes for a shot! Has another go! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ramiro gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Azar. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Shevchenko can be a real threat inside the box. Not the most accurate pass. Fermin, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Serginho, nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Deftly away. And they can counter here. That pass isn't the best.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's played it back. No, he's just misjudged that one. And it's hoisted clear. Beckenbauer tidy with his distribution. Looking for options for movement. No way through. He's had a shot! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Down to business again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to...
Roll! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, well played. He's given the time to pick a pass. Totti. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Raul. It's Raul! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Chance! And he hits the net. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Hazard! Van Dijk. Great ball, and the shot! And again! Oh, good finish! Into the lead once more. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Persib Bandung leading now. And he's straight offside. La Louvière really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Hazard has the space to scheme. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Lewandowski. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's a pretty loose pass. Shot could be on.
La Louvière really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pass somewhat off target. Schlotterbeck. This is a promising build-up. He's a sharp little ball here. Totti is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard. Schlotterbeck. And it's Lopez. Now it's Shevchenko. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Zielinski. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Raul. That's a dangerous ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Shevchenko. Great chance! And that's a tidy finish. Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Totti, well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Simeone showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. tries to play it through. Shevchenko. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Saliba calmly anticipates. Well timed, excellent interception. He's had it taken off him. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And it's Shevchenko. That's a good ball. That's going wide left.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Great vision. And he was alert to it. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Totti voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
Your reflections then, Jim. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The Saitama Stadium looking a terrific picture as always. One of Asia's best purpose-built stadia. So we're very much on the way now.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, great feet, that.
He's found a way through. Jimenez can get it clear.
Hazard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's superb. Gets his head on it! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Valverde played back into the centre. Nunez, big chance! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 12 minutes.
So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Milan restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
La Louvière with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Great chance here from position A1. Messi! And he can thump it away. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Can he spark a counter here? Knocks it into space. And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe! Valverde deals with that comfortably. Szoboszlai. Messi makes a move down the right. And here's Nunez. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Trippier does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Played with speed from back to front.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, this ended up in no man's land. Well, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Lopez. Shot could be on. Yamal. Oh, he's been flattened there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Son Heung-min. Well, they've got it again. And it's Rabiot. Defending here is really tight. And he skips past his man. O'Reilly defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Son Heung-min. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nicely weighted ball. Getting up there! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And Here's Mbappe. He's beaten Mbappe! That is decidedly lacking.
Mbappe clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Rabiot.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good strength. Oh, good spread. O'Reilly gets the foot in and wins the ball. And it's Valverde. Tries to play it through. Messi. Ball swung in. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Fermin making good progress on the right-hand side. He's quick to return it. Oh, well played, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking to play him in. AC Milan could counter here. Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
La Louvière are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Son Heung-min. Kane. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe! And there's a goal. And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal receives it in a good position here. That's been cut out, well played. Zielinski. Just about up to the hour now. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pick Mbappe. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is...
a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Son Heung-min. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. La Louvière perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Totti.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's got away from it. He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. La Louvière presented with a golden opportunity here. This further to improve their cause. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
La Louvière go up by 2 and are looking good.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. Shot, surely! And that's a good finish. Just 1 goal in it now. Game
The
on!
goal scorer for Milan.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Number 21.
So we have movement on
Hazard.
both benches.
Number 19. Jamal. Coming on the field. Number 6. Ferran Torres.
Oh, that's a key
Number 4,
interception.
Neymar. Substitution.
Jimenez. El Amin. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. La Louvière will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And he's quick to get rid.
La Louvière clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nunez. And he's managed to get free. Now the delivery. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution in progress.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Trippier. Threads one in. It's a good-looking delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe! He's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
La Louvière clearly now in lead preservation mode. Great, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he was quick to react. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
6 added minutes has
Oh, this is a
been
great position. And he's there to clear it. And here's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Rabiot can clear it away. Messi. For Szoboszlai. And it's Kane. Spread out to the left. Oyarzábal picks it up out wide. We are into overtime. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Milan could have here their final chance. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Totti getting this one clear. Rabiot! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement.
Guys, thank you guys. Sampai sini dulu ya teman-teman semua. Thank you yang udah nonton, yang udah subscribe, dan yang udah komen-komen di live chat guys. Sampai bertemu di next live stream guys. Gue lama undur diri. See you. Bye bye. Bye bye guys. Bye bye.